Hey, found my little heart-shaped rock. Woo! Was just heading down to go into the water, and I found my heart-shaped rock, so I had to show you first. Put it up here with my stuff. Look at the sunset. I tried to get here a little earlier so you could have seen it in all its glory, but I'm here a little later than I wanted to be. But it still looks beautiful out here. I hope you agree. I have a bruise from yard work. I did some yard work today too. You guys, I'm not in the mood for this. Cold dip 89. Shit. I totally forgot to take a snap of the river temperature. I'll get it when I get out. We're walking right in at 43 seconds. My right scuba sock just filled up with cold water. Cold dip 89, I may have said that already. I think the air temperature is like 35 to 38 degrees. I already forgot. The river temp, I'm sure, has not changed. But look at the moon. There it is. That's pretty cool. Ron, your favorite candy, you like vanilla and caramel. Thanks for mentioning your candy of choice. I am a Turkish delight kind of girl. Chocolate, vanilla, salted caramel, of course. Lemon also. Hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are. This cold dip is... I was trying to show you all my hot air escaping my body. Get those shoulders in a little deeper. I set up my cold tank today. My at-home cold plunge tank today. So as excited as I am to get into that, I also really love coming here to the river because I love being out in nature and getting this epic view. Show you the sunset because that's why we're here. This time of night, it's like almost 5 o'clock. I will check in just a second. I just wanted to show you the beautiful sunset. I just didn't want to, honestly, I didn't want to move my damn arm because it let cold water, it's just cold, and it's Saturday, February the 1st, 4:57 is the time. Cold dip 89. We are 10 dips away from 100 dips. This feels really spicy cold today, and it's not even that cold. So it is terrifying to think. It's terrifying to think of the times when it's actually going to be really cold out here. Maybe it's because I was doing some yard work earlier. Oh man, the sun's setting fast. It makes me so sad. I want to watch it, so that's why I turned back around. Sorry. I don't think you can see it in all its glory like I can. It is, I'm so grateful to be out here right now. You guys, I am so exhausted. After running 21 miles this week, I just, like I've mentioned before, I burned the candle at both ends. Between this, cold dipping, and the running, I'm so exhausted. So freaking exhausted this week. Today I am so grateful that I did not have to run because I really needed to just catch up on some rest. And I did. I'm super grateful. Like, I woke up this morning and then I went back to bed, which is something I never do. I am not a napper type girl. I'm not the type of person, like, once I'm up, I'm up. I'm a mover and a shaker. I got to get shit done. And I always have something in mind of things I want to accomplish throughout my day. It may not happen. There's that. But I strive to accomplish things. I do. And so, look at that. The sun's gone. Wah. With that being said, I got some yard work done today. I did get that just wanted to see what was below me because yesterday when that air bubble touched me, it scared it wasn't what I was prepared for or expecting in the moment, and it scared me. So I'm just, I'm really hoping it was, one of my friends was like, it was a dead body. I was like, that's not funny, because there are from time to time possibly dead bodies out here. I don't know. Let's keep our mind out of the gutter with those kinds of thoughts. But some people don't value their lives and whatnot, and some do, and then they still end up in precarious situations and whatnot. So pray for them or whoever. Send prayers their way, mine too, of course, to whoever will listen. Anyways, it's Saturday. I've had a nice, chill, relaxing day, and I also got shit done. So that makes me happy because even though I didn't go running, I was still productive and got shit done. And I really strive on being productive and getting shit done. It's really what makes me feel good about myself, I'm not one of those type of people who can just sit around and do nothing. It's so annoying to be me. I wish I was one of those types. But I got some yard work done today, as I've mentioned, like for the third time. And that made me feel really good. But there's still more to do, of course. And I'm trying to get I filled up the tank. I put a cover on it. I'm going to let it get really chilled. But I don't know if that's going to happen. We're supposed to be dropping into the 20s. So, which was really nice because it warmed up, is my point. It warmed up. What's my point? It warmed up enough for me to be able to use one of the 3 hoses that were hooked up around my house. I mean, thankfully, I was able to utilize one of the hoses because all the other hoses were frozen. And so that also made this task a little difficult to get my tank filled up because I love the sound of the train. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. The tank is full. It's filled. I have a cover on it. It's as level as it can get. I'm excited. I love that sound of the train. I was tempted to get in it right now because the water in the tank would be really nice compared to the temperature in the river. But I'm not there yet. Like, I still want to try to, maybe we'll make it to 100 cold dips in here in the river, and then we'll switch it up a bit to the cold tank. Because I don't know. I'm ready for this to be over 100%. 100%. Thank you very much. I'm ready for this to be a break. Like, it's not going to be over. You know what I'm saying? I still have, as an American mentioned, 5 weeks of winter is down the hatch, and we have 8 weeks to go. So I still have some winter months or weeks ahead of me, and a few months too, of course. I am still going to be running and preparing for that 12K. So I'm still going to be cold plunging. I was just like, maybe it doesn't have to be every day. I mean, I could use a break, but also I'm like, man, there's like 100 days left. So part of me wants to barrel through it. A part of me wants to abandon ship after we're done. Like, I don't want to say abandon ship because we'll have gone the distance. I'm quitting when I get to 100, I think. I don't trust myself. I do not trust myself. I mentioned I also wanted to make it to 111 because you know how I love my numbers and whatnot. So there's that also. So I don't know. I love coming here to the river. This is my time. I don't watch TV. I'm not the type of person who's sitting at home watching TV or playing video games. And so, like, this is what I consider my downtime, my relaxing time. Like, what a weirdo, I know. I'm not saying, like, I don't ever watch television, but I just don't really watch television. What's there to watch? I just don't like a lot of drama and crap like that. I mean, I do, don't get me wrong, on TV, of course. But, like, also don't really like watching drama on TV because, like, right now my mindset is dialed into accomplishing things that are, you know, healthy for my life and my lifestyle. There's people. So. I got distracted by who's around me. They're amused by the ducks. Yeah. Anyways. I feel really good right now. I did not imagine I'd be in this long because I wasn't in the mood necessarily when I first came out here. My mood is perked up. Hey!
How you doing?
Not too bad in yourself?
Is it cold?
Oh, yeah? No, I'm just... What?
Why are you in there?
To freeze my Red Lobster biscuits off? Why am I in here? It is cold. I know. It's 39.9 degrees. No, 39.2. I'm sure the river has not warmed up. And in the air, it's 38 degrees. So, yeah. And that guy has a lot of clothes on. So that's really sweet of him to say. That means a lot to me. I don't know. I guess I probably don't make this look as difficult as it really is. There's no freaking way I'm dunking. Like, there's all kinds of floaties. And obviously this part of my hairs are wet, but I don't need my heads wet. My heads, like there's more than one. I mean, I have big heads. Not literally. Calm down. Oh. I love that lighting. It's so funny because when we turn back this way, it gets real dark. Nighttime. I don't want to be out here too long, you guys. I tell myself. And you watching. Thank you, Ron, for your comments. I really appreciate you. You make my day. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate you all so freaking much. You guys, when I see you guys, your messages sprinkle on through my day, it really helps cheer me up. It does. Because you know I come out here for a reason, not just for paying purposes, because I get fired up and whatnot. And I'm fired up. Look at that. Look at that. I'm fired up and I'm ready to throw down. But like, I'm not really trying to use that energy these days in that way. So when you guys send me little messages, it really like means the world to me. It makes my day. And I'm incredibly grateful. I do not take it for granted. There's like this, ooh, it looks like a mosquito, but it's not. It can't be a mosquito, can it? No, I think it's too cold for mosquitoes. But it is a bug in front of me floating on the water. Maybe he's getting a drink. Just as long as he stays over in that neck of the woods, all is gravy, baby. But don't come on to me. Don't come touch me. Ugh. Or suck my blood, I should say. Because I just don't like to be itchy. Who does? Who likes to be itchy from bug bites? No. Not me. Who likes to be itchy or cold? I read some comments about people saying like, what is, the older you get, like what's something that you dislike even more? And I read a lot of people say they dislike the cold the older they get. Listen, you're not freaking wrong, man. I dislike the cold as well. And I've told my niece when she was younger, she's 18 now, probably older than that actually. But when she was little, I used to tell her the older you get, the colder the water gets. And I still stand by that. I still stand by it. This is freaking really cold to me, and it's not the most enjoyable thing I do. But you know what? After running 21 miles this week, I'm not sore. And I could walk around my house and I could go do yard work today. So that's what it's all about, man. It's all about being able to grind hard, get it done, and be able to function. Yeah, that's what's up. Because I like to be able to sit on my couch or the toilet if I need to, and not be in pain and suffering. So this helps tremendously, and I'm trying to slay at this 12K. I shaved 12 minutes off last year's time from the year before. I do not imagine being that successfully able to achieve something like that this time. I don't know. Is that possible to shave another 12 minutes off my time? I can't remember my time right now. It was like an hour and 23 minutes or some crap. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up, but it was considerable. And so I'm not 100% sure that I can accomplish that this year, but no matter what I accomplish, I'll be happy with my little self because I put the effort forth. So that's all that matters to me. With that being said, I feel like I just want to cut a rug and get out of here. Like, I just feel like, can't we just be done? Can this be a quickie today, kids? This is Cold Dip 89. I always go the distance and do the do. I don't want to. I just want to be done. I don't want to suffer, and I don't want to have to take forever to warm up. So there's that. Woo! It's been a beautiful time with you. And thank you all for watching my stuff. I always mean to mention that, and I probably forget more than I care to, and I apologize tremendously for that. You know how I love to live in my gratitude and to be grateful and thankful for not only you watching, liking, subscribing, and watching my stuff, but for this whole experience. It really means a lot to me because I have seen subtle ways throughout this that I'm a better person, and I pay it forward. So that's really good stuff, man, because we live in a world amongst a bunch of savages these days, and you can't even deny it. There's a bunch of savages that live amongst us that we share air with, and I'm not one of them. I mean, you share air with me, of course, but I am still savage. Make no mistake about it, all right? And I don't mean that in like a I don't mean that in like a bad way. I mean that like, you know, you have to be able to protect yourself. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything type way. So you don't need to take that and muck it up, okay? It is what it is. I mean, you know, I'm not a puss. What can I say? I'd rather be a savage than a puss all day long, all right? I mean, well, look at this. It's almost 15 minutes out here just jibber-jawing away with you. Living in my gratitude. My point was originally that I'm so grateful for my watch time hours and you watching my watch time hours go up. So that means a lot to me. I just don't want to ever forget to thank you for that because I'll be checking from time to time when I remember. I mean, like, I'll make stories and stuff and I completely forget to check them. Like, I completely forget to check how many people looked at them or who looked at them. And I'm like, oh, darn, shoot. I get distracted and I forget. I mean, it's cool to see who looks at your stuff, but it's like also, you know. I don't know what to make of it. I'm like, oh, I forgot to look. I do it too often. It's highly annoying. And once your stories are gone, you can't see who looked at it. So it's like, damn it. But when I remember to look, it really means a lot to me that you'd be looking at my stuff. So thank you for that. Because, even getting to 3,000, that's going to be really successful for me. It'll be an accomplishment in itself because of this, that, and the other. I'm too cold to tell you all the deets on that. Look it up if you need to know. But I mean, 3,000, that's still something to strive for. So 3,000, 4,000. And also I was looking at my all-time watch hours are different from the year. So I'm not quite at 2,000 watch time hours for this year because I've been on YouTube for 13 months. So it's 12 months that I need the 2,000. So I jumped the gun a little bit. I do have 2,000 all-time watch time hours, but for the year I need 4,000. I know it's confusing. It is to me too. I had to clarify it because I don't want to celebrate something I didn't achieve. So I got to make sure that it's all dialed in, even for myself. And all the deets and whatnot, blah, 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 and whatever. Thanks for watching this long if you did. I really appreciate it. I try to get the time so that I don't suffer. Tomorrow I will be with my group. We will not be coming here tomorrow. We are going to be going to a different location. I might regret that. It was me who made that decision. But because I'm the one who makes these events for my Sunday service is what I like to call it, because this is like church to me, coming here with my peoples. And so I just thought, let's mix it up. And I wanted to make it closer for my friends who live in Idaho, and in an attempt to make it closer. But we'll see if they even show up. So like, thanks, I made an event specifically for you, then you don't even show up. But whatever, it's nice to mix it up. It's nice to go check out some other spot too, and all that good stuff. So we'll be back at a different spot. I am curious to see who's going to show up tomorrow. Because not many people that are dipping these days have gone to this new spot. So I may just be by myself tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. And you know me, I don't care because I'm a solo cold dipper. Woo! I'm trying to move my phone without dropping it. Thanks for being here with me. I appreciate you. It means a lot to me, especially when we do these little adventures together. So we'll be back. Cold dip 90 tomorrow. Woo! 10 dips, 11 dips away, whatever. I don't even actually know. We'll leave it in the description and whatnot. All right, to the next adventure. Me love you long time. Love you. Love you. Bye. Oh, let me give you one more shot of the moon though before we go, because look how cool that looks. All right. Bye. See you later.